I really and truly don't think I've ever been this excited to film a video. Like, I didn't sleep last night. I was so excited. The thing I hear from y'all the most is that you love my packing videos. You love the tips I give. You love watching them. For some reason, they bring you peace and calm. Who couldn't use some peace and calm right now? But also too, I have a new strategy for how I am picking and packing my outfits that I am wildly excited about, and I can't wait to share it with you today. I'm Jen. I travel all over the world. I travel about once a month. I actually have 4 trips coming up in the next like 9 weeks, which is bonkers even for me. So I was trying to think through a better strategy for my capsule wardrobes when I travel. The capsule wardrobe idea is not new. It's not original. People have been doing it for years to pack in a way where everything coordinates with everything else. I'm going to Europe in the spring. It's a Mediterranean cruise, including Corfu, Athens, Venice. So I'm going to need layers. But as I was thinking through what I was taking, and yes, I was sketching things out, I was planning out my outfits, I was taking pictures of myself and various things I was thinking of taking, this idea came to me of base layers and then outer layers and then accessories, and choosing just 3 or 4 base layers where everything within the base layers can be worn with everything else, and that your outer layers will coordinate with all 3 base layers. Now, the beauty of this system, and don't worry, I'm going to get a lot more detailed, so settle in, is it works for any trip, any weather, a formal trip, a casual trip, a trip for, maybe you have family that you go and visit. It would work for a work trip. This is not just limited to a cruise vacation or a vacation. And actually, I think these concepts could follow you into your regular everyday wardrobe and will allow you to get off that fast fashion train and have pieces that you know will work with your other pieces, to invest in a few good pieces that will look really good on you, to really think through your own personal style, and to have a wardrobe where you know what you have. You're not worried when an event comes up that you don't have what you need. I'm telling you, this might change your life. Okay, that's maybe a little dramatic, but it's gonna help. So let's head over to the clothes and I'll tell you what I'm talking about. We're over here at the clothing rack, and I'm going to go through the 4 base layers that I have chosen for this trip. I actually have a 5th base layer, and then I have an extra dress, and we'll talk about that when we get to the end. But these 4 base layers, I could literally probably travel for a minimum of 2 weeks, potentially longer. Okay, base layer number 1, I have these black crepe everyday pants from J. Crew. I love these. They are pleated. They are lovely. They're the perfect length. And this white collared shirt from Frank and Eileen. Base layer number 2 is this cream colored Unbound Merino long sleeve shirt and these cropped LL Bean jeans. Base layer number 3 is this white Madewell t-shirt. Pretty much a basic tee, but it does have this updated, or I guess elevated is what you would call it, collar. Love this t-shirt. It's a nice weight. It's not too see-through. And this packed blue and white flare skirt. This is new. I absolutely love this. Number 4 are these Ponte J. Jill pants. These are in navy blue. These are new. I just bought these. And this cotton J. Jill top. Just to have a little bit more variety. A base layer that is a maxi dress, and this can be worn for multiple different things, including running to breakfast on the ship and things like that if you're doing a cruise or even just a resort stay. And then this navy blue silk wrap dress. This is from Lily Silk. I do like the idea of adding in one nicer dress for anything that might come up. You might get invited to a fancy dinner that you weren't expecting or whatever. On this particular cruise, I have one evening at a guitar concert that's going to be a little more elevated, so that dress will be for that. But these take up very little room in my suitcase. Okay. These are my shoes. I'm stretched over them kind of awkwardly. First up, we have my leather Cariumas. These are so comfortable for walking. These are right here. If you're in between sizes, I'm between an 8.5 and a 9. Go with the lower size, so I wear an 8.5 in those. These black pumps are from Clarks. Are they Clarks? Yes, Clarks. They are the most comfortable heels in the entire world. If you want a heel, these cannot be beat. And then these are from a company called Charix. It is an Italian brand. You will not believe how comfortable these shoes are, especially once you put some mileage on them. They actually form to your feet. The only other shoes I will pack will be my, what do you call them? Havaianas, because I will want those for when I'm in the spa. But yeah, this is it. This is all the shoes I'm taking, and they will go with all the outfits. Bags, I am taking my Le Pliage from Longchamp. This is fantastic because it can be a shopping bag. It is weather resistant. You can carry it for excursions or whatever. Also, this little coach crossbody, which will go inside here when we go to excursions, because a lot of times you're going off and on a bus. So I can leave this bag on the bus with just like my water bottle, my sweater and whatever, and then take this with me. And then this little wallet on a chain, this I bought refurbished from Coach. Absolutely love it. And the chain comes off and it will double as a clutch. So I can use that in the evenings. And those are the bags that I'm taking. I am taking my denim jacket. Absolutely love this, as we know. I am taking my Burberry trench coat because, again, it is going to be on the cooler side. I definitely think I will use this in Athens potentially and in Venice. Corfu might be a little bit warmer, but I will wear this on the plane. So what I do when I pack this on the plane is I wear it to get on board. And then once everybody has put everything in their overhead bins, I will fold it very carefully and place it on top of my suitcase. It's always fit great. I've never had an issue with it. I absolutely love this for travel. I'm taking this little blue and white Lily silk cardigan. It's got a very updated fit. If you've been watching my channel for a while, you know I almost always travel with this. And then I'm taking this little cream V-neck cashmere sweater for when I just need a little bit of an extra layer. Bonus, and I wanted to show you guys this. I probably won't pack this, but this could be another alternative as an outer layer, is this white linen blazer. Especially if what you're doing is a little more elevated. Viking cruises, the one I'm going on, they do have a dress code in the main dining room, but I'll probably eat in the buffet some evenings where you can wear whatever. Literally everything I'm taking would work in the dining room. Technically, they don't allow jeans, but I've never seen them say anything to somebody. I like to look a little nicer in the evenings. This would be a great option to take. This is probably not going to go, but I just wanted to show you, like, if you didn't want to do like a jean jacket, another little bit more elevated option that you might have. Okay, now let's talk about how all these outfits would go together. Just what's on here, which this amount of clothing will easily fit in a carry-on, and why I am so excited about this. This is my style. You can do this exact same thing with whatever your style is. I have heard from y'all in the comments that you think my clothes are a little boring, that I don't have a lot of color, that I don't have a lot of pattern. That is what I like. That has always been what I've liked since literally high school. I have never been someone who likes a lot of different, florals and things like that. I just don't. You can add, if you're like me and you tend to be a little on the plain side, you can, of course, add like a silk scarf. I have a couple that I intend to take. Jewelry that can kind of spruce things up, but this is my personal style. So don't go by my personal style, go by your personal style, but the same concepts of a base layer and your outer layers are going to apply no matter what your personal style is. So we're not going necessarily for me being the world's best fashionista and showing you the most in fashion things, because the point is not to be the most fashion forward person in the room. The point is to feel appropriate, to feel comfortable, and to feel confident so that you can go out and enjoy your adventure, right? Okay, now I have it broken down not into the base layers anymore, but into outer layers, bottoms, and tops. So literally we have 1, 2, 3, 4 tops. I need to fix that. 4 tops, 1, 2, 3, 4 outer layers. I've included that white linen blazer, even though I was debating, and that could definitely stay if I was short on room. Also, we've got 1 pair of jeans, 1 skirt, and 2 pairs of pants. This is it, y'all. This is it. So once I put this in the suitcase, I still should have plenty of room for pajamas, underwear, even my toiletry bag will probably fit in my suitcase. Now, this does not have to be carry-on only. I think this concept works no matter how you're choosing to travel, but I feel pretty confident we'll be able to fit this in the carry-on with room to spare. So let's find out. Okay, I have matching shoe bags, but I just kind of grabbed what I had. I can easily fit the packing cube with my swimwear. I just need to have my suit itself because it's for going to the spa, my little cover up, my pajamas, and my underwear. That's all I need to fit. And I have plenty of room for at least 2 packing cubes for that. And I didn't even use either one of these or this. So plenty of room for all the other things. Y'all, all of those clothes fit in 1/2 of this suitcase. And don't forget, I still have my secondary, my personal item, which I'm taking my big Tumi bag as my personal item. Now, this sweater will go on the airplane with me, as well as my Burberry coat and my Karyumas. So I did not put those in here. And then that little blue bag will go inside of my personal item, just with my wallet and all the regular things that I'll need during travel. So obviously, we have plenty of room, and more outfits than we will probably wear in a week. That if you wanted to do carry-on only, everything that I showed you would fit in a carry-on. Now, I'm going to tell you this next part so that you don't judge me when I do my packing video. I'm going to check a bag for this trip, and here's why. We are going to Venice. I've never been to Venice. We're visiting a glass factory. Y'all know I'm not really into things, but I would like to pick up a couple things for my sons, probably for either Christmas or birthday gifts. I'm going to be on the lookout for any finds, anything really special that I could gift to them. So I am going to go ahead and check a bag. So I could easily throw in the green dress and the silk dress, and then I feel like I am completely prepared for anything that might come my way. If I should be invited to tea with a dignitary, I am ready to go. I have what I need. So what did we say? The goal is not to be the most fashion forward person in the room. The goal is to feel appropriate, to feel comfortable, and to feel confident so that you can go about your adventures, which is the point of travel. I hope this has been really helpful. I did all that and I'm not even going anywhere today, but I am going somewhere in 2 weeks. I will bring you an actual real-time packing video, everything I'll be taking on my Viking Ocean cruise. That's when we'll talk about all the other things, the fan I'll take for the room, my makeup, my toiletries, everything else, including the clothes. So if you haven't subscribed, go ahead and do so. Make sure your notifications are on. We're having some trouble with YouTube not showing people my videos when they come out. So that would mean the world to me. And yeah, whatever you're doing, I hope you're finding joy. Happy travel, happy packing, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.